It's a choice between the great and the good scripts.
Whether I did Dabangg or Dabangg, the characters somehow I connected with those roles.
When it comes to small budget films, I feel that it's a larger risk. I love what he did in Dabangg. I also like what he did in Jodha. Very, very subtle, very underplayed, but very powerful. And for me, I think only because I have seen Maximum and the rest of y'all haven't seen Maximum, all I'd like to say is that he's outdone himself. He's given some really good performances, but Maximum's another level altogether.
रोज सुबह कबूतरों को दाना खिलाता हूँ. अब तो सब साले अपना नाम भी पहचानते हैं. मोटे वाले का नाम अरुण इनामदार और जिसकी सबसे वो है प्रताप पंडित.
I think every film is a step ahead. I started with Bhagat Singh, and then Jodha or Singh is King or Dabangg happened. But yeah, Dabangg has been a very important role in my career. But now, after doing Maximum, I would say Maximum was one film I was waiting for all these years. So let's hope that the way I'm convinced about my role in the film, I'm able to convince people also about it.
It's a choice between the great and the good scripts you get, and there are very few great scripts out there. That's the unfortunate part. And there's some good scripts and there are lots of bad scripts. So my choice is between choosing between the good and the great. The average scripts I have to say no to. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've kind of been able to do things my own way. And I just feel that it's really important as an actor to keep the freshness of everything alive.
In today's time, people want to do roles which are negative. Even all the guys who are playing positive roles, they want to have those grey shades to the character. When I came from Punjab, a small town like Moga, I never knew a single soul in the city. So yeah, it's been a long journey, but still. The hunt is on for good scripts, good directors. I actually never see the role, whether it's a positive or a negative role. The character has to convince me. Whether I did Dabangg or the characters somehow I connected with those roles. I thought that they would entertain people. And so with Pratap Pandit, this guy, he was very, very positive, but he has a negative side in his life also. So the role excited me, and I knew that, this role can give me those sleepless nights. When I sleep, I still want to think about the character, that what I'm going to do tomorrow on the sets. So as long as it excites me as an actor, I'm game to be a part of the script.
2003 की मुंबई पुलिस काफी अलग.
यहाँ कैसे? तुम्हारे लिए तो हम कहीं भी कभी भी आ सकते हैं.
I kind of do. I just do any movie based on that first instinct that I give. I'm a very instinctive person, and sometimes I feel good about it and sometimes I don't feel good about it. And films is the only thing that I do based on an instinct and on an impulse. If I like the story instantly, I'll do it. And if I don't, then if I'm going to think kare na kare, then I can't get myself to do it. I think about big budget films has got a scope of its own. There's no other reach as into like the interiors of our country or into parts of our country where no one can get to. But yes, you can get to see a big budget blockbuster film. So there's no comparison between a small film and a big film. Well, I don't think that there's anything called commercial or non-commercial. The minute there's money involved, it is commercial, but I understand smaller cinema and larger cinema. It's the scale. When it comes to small budget films, I feel that it's a larger risk than the bigger films, because if a small film is not a story well told, it can go completely unnoticed. Whereas a big one, for some strange reason, can also end up becoming a huge success. And that's the reason between the difference between films and projects. Projects is about getting lots of money, great actors, great story, good music, put it together and just, that's a formula. Whereas smaller films are a risk. So there's always a battle, but I mean, are you willing to take your chances? Depends. I am. So I don't know about the rest of the people, but I'm open to everything right now. And Maximum, for me, I can't call it like a small film. I don't think that it is something which is big budget magnum opus, but at the same time, I feel which is the most important ingredient about cinema, that it's a story well told. I think it is, with really good performances and great amount of skill, entertainment. And the craft is sort of well done.
I always believe that, we actors promote our films, but people are not going to come to the theatres to watch the film just by, if we say that, please come and watch the film, it's different. People can smell the film, people make their minds before they actually go to the theatres that this is the film they want to see and this is the film they don't want to see. We sincerely enjoyed as actors being a part of Maximum. The promos are looking very nice, and I would like you guys to decide if you smell it right, we'll definitely see you in the theatres.